Pheasants. I'm the drinker of the house, and I'm here to tell you about the future of Minnesota childcare. Welcome to the Quality Learning Center.
So like 6 years ago, I was just like a bartender who graduated with like honors from the Quality Learning Center. And like now, I'm a congresswoman who can like totally count all the way to 11.
At Quality Learning Center, your unborn kids get the care that they deserve. Here in Minnesota, our motto is, why wait until your kids are born? Sign them up for an education today.
Y'all finna learn everything up in here. I live at 2 + 2 equal whatever feels right, y'all. This place made me who I am today, fam. It's where I got my education.
Here at Quality Learning Center, you'll find invisible juice boxes, phantom crayons, ghostly nap mats, non-existent circle time rugs, and an attendance sheet with nobody's name on it.
With no kids in the classroom, there's so much more room for activities. Look at what I can do!
We accept prenatal enrollments. Never too early to secure your spot in this thriving educational paradise. Think of the invisible children.
Hell, most of my voters graduated from Quality Learning Center. Not a joke.
With over $4 million in generous taxpayer support, your imaginary children will get the education they deserve.
And the best part is you can sniff the kids and you won't even get in trouble.
At Quality Learning Center, we've mastered the art of invisible learning. No messy crayons, no tantrums, no actual children. Just pure, efficient, whatever this is.
At Quality Learning Center, this is what success looks like. I've created advanced efficiency, and I'm making Minnesota great. One imaginary child at a time. No snacks, no tantrums, no problem.
Quality Learning Center is helping our community thrive by keeping things discreet. Your tax dollars are going to important causes, quiet buildings, unanswered phones, and dreams of what could be. We're building a brighter future for Somalia.
Here at Quality Learning Center, your imaginary kids won't have to worry about things like washing their heads. Because we ain't got no kids up in here.
I totally love Somalia. I just wish I was from Somalia. I want to turn Minneapolis into Somalia.
We have a perfect safety record. No fights, no lights, no lawsuits. Hell, we don't even have crayons.
We got robbed last night. They took everything, but they didn't take the children.
When those nosy parents start asking questions, it's mostly because they're racist.
I pledge allegiance to the Somalian flag from
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the United Spot Live. I am day 2 of not taking any meds. Well, actually, this is day 1 of not taking any meds. So now I'm perfectly coherent, and I am actually, I'm actually really pissed off right now because, and I'm probably going to lose a few subscribers. I'm probably going to lose a few followers, and you know what? So be it. You know, the world is given the opportunity to have their opinion, and my opinion is what it is. And hey, Teacher Lynn, how are you? Great to see you here. Happy New Year's to you as well. Lucille and Skippy and Caucasian and One Bad Cat. And let's see who else we got here. We got Big Slinkin and Teacher Lynn and Lucille and Eric. Skippy is here. And we've got the two of us, Dirty Clean, and at Poison, Sassy Sandra. Happy New Year. Tracy Carl, Happy New Year to all you guys. T Dizzle's in the house. And at Poison was first. Thank you so much for being here. Now, I'm probably going to lose some subscribers. I may even lose some subscribers that have been around for a long time. And you know what? That's a risk I'm willing to take because if I hold this in any longer, I'm just going to explode. I posted something about this a couple days ago. And the reason I posted this is because I kind of give everybody a fair shake. You know, I've been doing internet for a little over 10 years now. And, I don't just watch something and somebody, with 100,000 followers tells me something, then I'm just convinced. I'm thoroughly upset at this moment. And the reason being is that if you have information, if you have, incriminating evidence, if you have an investigation, if you're a journalist, if you've done, door knocking and you have something that's showing credible fraud, by all means, whether you're on the right, left, in the middle, up and down, on the side, underneath, doesn't matter. It needs to be documented, and it needs to be appreciated. Now, there was a story that was done a year ago from a Democrat site. Obviously, it's ABC. And the particular channel for this is KSTP TV. It's Channel 5 ABC. And this particular channel is out of, I believe it's KSTP TV is the only locally owned, locally operated broadcasting company in Twin Cities. I have no idea where that's at. Twin Cities. I don't know where that's at. Eyewitness News is the station's hallmark, presenting local news, weather, and sports coverage daily for Channel 5 ABC network affiliate. So if anybody ever sees ABC, they automatically think, all right, that's a Democrat channel. And you're probably always correct. What bothers me is this, and this is probably where I'm going to lose a lot of my followers. Recently, there's a guy named Nick Shirley, and I even fell on the bandwagon for about maybe 10, 15 minutes. Until I did a little research, because I thought there's just no way this story, it's not adding up. And with just a click of the button and a few, minor searches, I found this. And this is just one of many. The investigative reporter's name is, I just added, it's Jay Call. Jay Call. It's Jay Call. It's Jay. K-O, I think it's J-A-Y, should have been a little bit more. Oh, Jay Coles, Jaykolls, okay? He did a investigative report, door knocking, and you would not, the date on this particular video on YouTube, okay? Timestamp, January 28th, 2025. So just shy of a year. This particular video on YouTube has 55,000 views and 1,000 likes. Okay, and that's not me doing an Eric Swalwell. It's just this creaky chair. I got to put some WD-40 on. 448 comments. Now, here's the best part of this video. Now, Nick Shirley, the 23-year-old investigative YouTube reporter, has been literally put on this pedestal, and huge influencers, high-level accounts such as the vice president and anybody else you could possibly think of has literally raised this guy to the top. And that's great. That's awesome. And also added, it took a 23-year-old child YouTuber to show the world that there's fraud going on and blah, 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 which is completely false. Which brings me to this. The particular daycare that every single memer and even non-memers that just use like ChatGPT and Grok in order to make, memes, it's the Leering Center. The Leering Center. The first place Jay Coles went to almost a year ago was called what? The Learning Center. Yeah. Isn't that weird? Everything that Nick Shirley did, this guy already did a year ago. Now, I'm huge when it comes to plagiarism, kind of, the Benny Johnson thing. If you look up Benny Johnson, you look up his, what he was fired for numerous times, and other things. I get sick and tired of people getting credit for doing other people's work, or I'm tired of Elon Musk sharing a video that was made by somebody else and shared by a big influencer who gave that particular person zero credit. So here's where I'm kind of confused, because everybody's just riding with it. And yeah, don't get me wrong, it's great that this kid's out there doing investigative reporting and whatnot, but to literally make him the king of all of this without even showing any sort of even not necessarily gratitude, but any kind of credit for this guy, Jay Coles, he's an older man, doing what was already done. That's like, okay, here we go. That's like Steven Spielberg writing a real good movie, and then I come out and write the same exact movie. Wouldn't that be weird? Yeah. But, because we're getting like into Joe Biden territory there. So, like I said, if you're going to unfollow me, Hold on real quick. Skippy says, so why didn't the other guy's stuff take off like Nick's? Great question. Thank you, Skippy. You want to know why? Because this is why I hate politics. The Democrats and the Republicans, okay? The Republicans and the conservatives won't give any credit to a journalist. CNN covered this story over a year ago. CNN. And they weren't nice about it. They were extreme. It's all there. It's all there on the internet with timestamps. It's there. It's really, really there. It's all there for you to look at if you just type it in. And that's all I'm asking is, I'm not trying to change the world. I'm not trying to intentionally lose subscribers. I just want people to understand that just because you're a Republican or a conservative or a Democrat or a liberal or just out there, people are genuinely trying to uncover fraud. Oh my gosh. Look at UConn man over here doing big. Gosh, this guy's it's gonna make me cry. He's gonna make me cry. UConn man, thank you. Seriously, that just I don't know if it's me coming off this medication I was on because I've been recently injured or what, but thank you. UConn man says the subs at Bail, you didn't want or need them. True. It's quality, not quantity. We want to see results with our president. We demand accountability and consequences. Perpetrators reported administrator. I'm done. Absolutely. It doesn't matter if you're on what side. It really doesn't matter. When it comes down to things that need to be done, it needs to be done. Now, I don't know where I was going with this because I just had a whole entire package of Top Ramen, and I didn't use any water, so it's just kind of doing its thing. But I don't know why this bothered me so much. Well, you know what? To be honest with you, I do know why it bothered me, because I'm sick and tired of politics playing with people who can't find the time to research. There's people out there who literally have zero time, zero time, okay, to research. Because sometimes research takes a little while. Some people are out there working 12, 14 hours a day, 5, 6 days a week, sometimes 7, no days off, no sleep. They have families, they have pets, they have activities, they have things to do. They have stress. The last thing on their mind is, well, let me make sure that nobody else covered this story for the thing. This story has been out for over a year. Like I said, CNN covered it. Nobody will say that on the right, though. And that's what pisses me off. It really pisses me off that nobody on the right is saying, oh, well, CNN covered it. And they're sitting there, and these are big influencers on X and Facebook. Well, you don't see the mainstream media. It took a 23-year-old YouTube investigative reporter to do that. But it was already done by a Democrat news station, Channel 5, ABC, and wherever the hell this place is. And the first place he visited, his name is Jay Coles, January 28th, 2025 was when this story aired on YouTube, and it's got 55,000 views and 1,000 likes. The first place he went was the Learning Center, not the Leering Center. It was the Learning Center. So obviously they've, anyways. And he talks about everything. Now, this is a Democrat station exposing a Democrat state. I don't know. I just, you know what I would like? I would like for these politicians and these big, huge accounts to stop playing with people's minds. This is why America is so screwed up, because just when you think you've been able to figure it all out, some big influencer comes out and says, oh, no, I want you to think this way. Or Tom Hanks comes out and says, no, I want you to think this way. And then J-Lo comes out and a 50-year-old woman comes out in her underwear, Everybody wants you to act a certain way, but nobody has any time to think for themselves anymore, because the government has made it impossible. They made it impossible for you to do any, and genius, by the way, way to go, having all of us just out there with zero time to do anything. Luckily, I've been able to, find a way to research because I don't sleep. But and I know the rabbit holes to go down. But if and some of these people are politicians, and it's just all lies. It's just and I'm sitting there. It's like some of these people I didn't necessarily trust, obviously, because they're politicians. But at the same time, you sit there and you see it with your own eyes, and you're like, son of a bitch. Wait a second. Why are they putting this 23-year-old child, which is a psyop, by the way? I'm sorry, I'm not taking any, he's doing the work. Don't get me wrong. But to say that nobody's ever done it, and now he's 23 years old. Trust me, everybody, any guy out there that's 23-year-old that sit there and get put up on this pedestal, you're going to flout it. You're just going to think, oh, yeah. You're going to be walking down the street like John Travolta with the Bee Gees in the back of your head, just sitting there straight. It's time to strut. And trust me, that's the pedestal this kid's on now. He's like tagging President Trump. Is there anything I can do? Is there anything you need me to do right now? Listen, I understand that. Great. I'm glad you're out there doing that kind of stuff. But at least acknowledge the fact that the Democrats and the liberal stations out there have covered this. This is the problem. I get it. They want us all to hate everything, blah, 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 blah. I get it. I really, really do. But don't put somebody on a pedestal when the story was already covered the same exact way, in the same exact formula. Don't call me Shirley. I love that part in Airplane. Great story. And I even added that. See, like I said, I jumped on. But then as soon as I did it, it was like a day later. I said, wait a second. Something just doesn't feel right, because when I'm doing research, things pop up. And that guy, Jay Coles, popped up. But I already had the video made. I said, all right, screw it. I'll investigate that part tomorrow. So the end of my video, which is, let me see, here it is right here. Hold on. The end of my video, and I just did it the other day. By the way, I want to thank everybody for being here at the United Spot YouTube Live. I know there's only 29 people watching, but you know what? It's not quantity. It's the quality of people that are here right now. And you guys, high quality. You're like top shelf. And I know I probably lost a few subscribers. You're like, screw this guy. You're going to sit there and tell me how to feel? Screw you. Here it is right here. I did this 3 days ago. Now, 3 days ago, after I posted this video, oh boy, it came out. I saw something. I think it's it's this video right here. It has to be this video.
All right, everybody, I'm going to need you to stay calm. Cash Patel is...
Tim, shh. Thank you. All right, everybody, calm down. He kind of sounds like my Chuck Schumer, but not really. Let me see if yep, there it is right there. Okay. So, like I said, I jumped on the Nick Shirley boat, Nick Shirley train, excuse me, for just a moment. But literally, after I posted this video, I did a deep dive, and I found just that. And obviously, there's more. There's more. More people actually went out there and did the same exact thing. He's being put on this pedestal, and I'm not saying it's I don't even think J. Cole cares. Coles, but it's just the principle of it, because the Republicans and the conservative influencers are lying, saying that the media didn't cover it, and they did. CNN, who is the biggest garbage site in the world, covered this story, and I'm gonna play a few clips of what, because they were literally calling out fraud. And I want to play this real quick. Hold on.
Well, it's something.
Thanks a lot, Bin Laden.
Millions in daycare, no oversight, paperwork missing, and state officials deny any knowledge. Reporting live in the most fraudulent state in America, I'm Nick Shirley. And don't call me Shirley.
Okay, so yeah, I jumped on. But what I'm saying, though, is I'm just a little confused, that's all. Because you know what? At the end of the day, my mission in life isn't to divide, okay? It isn't to divide at all. That's never been my mission. I've always been a huge supporter of uniting. Why do you think I called myself the United Spot? And believe it or not, I've actually not necessarily, I don't want to use the term flipped because I think that is just extremely a silly word to use. But I've actually gotten through to a few people. And over the 10 years that I've been doing this, I've actually been able to get through a lot of people. People have private messaged me on Facebook and X or Twitter, Instagram. I've never really been, I think I used to be able to get messages on YouTube. I can't anymore. And we're talking hardcore Democrats, liberals, who actually watch my videos and hated the idea of President Trump. But they started to see the corruption that had been going on, and they couldn't believe. I mean, every single story is the same. They couldn't believe it. They said, "Oh yeah, this is just a satire channel. Ha 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 ha! This would never happen. Never in a million years did they think that this wasn't a comedy video. It was actually just true, but it was funny because they never in a million years would ever think their heroes would be corrupt like that. Nobody would ever think that Nancy Pelosi was a villain if you're a Democrat or a liberal. No. Nancy Pelosi is a hero. She's a hero to these people. There's no way she could ever do any wrong because she gets on the television and she says everything that a liberal and a Democrat wants to hear. Bad Trump, bad Republicans, bad conservatives. I love you. That's it. I love you. She doesn't care about any of them. None of these politicians do. Don't single out any of them. None of them care. Because if they cared, number one, I wouldn't be begging for money. Number two, people wouldn't be struggling and there wouldn't be pollution all over the world and people, being, treated unfairly on so many different levels. And if you don't believe me, just take a look around. You think Nancy Pelosi cares about her district? She's been in this 38 years. Her district has only gotten worse. You think she cares? You think she genuinely gets up on stage, does her little speech, her little pre-written speech that was written by her handlers, and all she has to do is kind of read it, slur through it and slurp and hold on to her dentures and, try and get through the buzz from her morning brunch vodka splash? You really think she walks off stage and says, all right, guys, let's go into these districts and let's clean these places up? No. That's only when a huge, huge world leader comes in and Gavin wants to clean up all the needles and the poop. And it's no longer allowed to poop and pee in the streets. But as soon as that world leader leaves, all right, everybody go back to work. You can poop in the streets again. I gotta take those pain meds more often. I tell you. LR, how you doing here? Frog is here. Lucille is here. Skippy, Eric. That was not an Eric Swalwell. I swear. Look. Oh, look, and now I can't do it again. There it is. It's a chair. Oh gosh. Oh, there it is. Okay. Eric is here. Yukon Man is here. Oh, they were doing it again. Hey, you know what? It doesn't help when I go and I'm grunting when it does. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm trying to make it do it, but okay, stop. The name of the Eric Swalwell. But I mean, it's natural. It's natural. Anybody that doesn't do it, you just, Monkey Shines, you are correct. I'm not taking that away from that. What I hope everybody understands my point. I'm not trying to glorify CNN in any way, shape, or form. That's not. Uh-oh, distance dancer. It's covered. I'm out of here. Well, see? Just like that, I lost one. It's okay, though. It's all right, distance. All right, fine. Jeez, got it with it. Hold on, let's see who else I lost. I lost a few. It's fine. Donald Strickland, thank you again for yesterday. I appreciate that. I hope you understand that. That means a lot. Thank you for your gift. It means a lot, and thank you. Hold on here real quick. Hang on. And I sure hope Yukon Man understands. I don't know if he's seeing those messages, but he blew my mind again. And I just want to thank him again. And then he sends me another gift today. It's just, thank you, Yukon Man. Seriously, it's just incredible. Thank you so much. It just means a lot. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Skippy, he just sound moist. Butt whispers are very unfair. Butt whispers. Leonard, thank you so much. What do you think GlueTube is doing to manipulate your totals? You know what? To be honest with you, I really believe that YouTube or Google, whatever, and I'm sure that they're probably listening and they're like, all right, we don't like this guy at all. I truly believe what happened. But thank you, Leonard. Thank you. Big Slinkin, how you doing? I really truly believe, because it's not just you're still stuck in LA, LR. Oh, I feel bad for you. Kenny, great to see you here. Thank you for Teacher Lynn. Thank you so much. Ryan, thank you for being here. John Castaneda is here. Thank you so much for being here, my friend. So it's not just the United Spot that's being, whatever you want to call it, throttle, shadow ban, whatever they want to use, censor, whatever. I think, because this is happening to a lot of channels, like people that just eat cereal are getting throttled, or people that go hunting, or people that do cars or whatever. Everybody. And I think the reason why, see, there's that sound again. And I think it's every time my chair moves, Eric Swalwell goes to the bathroom. I truly believe they found a way to manipulate the numbers and collect all the revenue from the ads and feed us bogus claims, and then have AI responses saying, no. Your channel's doing great. It's performing as usual. It's perfectly normal for a channel with 334,000 subscribers to only have 25 people in a live. It's perfectly normal. Now, on the other hand, my videos are, I'm not getting my hopes up though, because, they do this to me every once in a while. My videos have been doing a lot better, and I'll let you guys know how that, shows in my bank account. And a lot of people are like, oh, you're just stupid videos. Well, I put so much work into these videos. A week's worth of YouTube videos from the United Spot is equivalent to probably, well, now it's gone down a little bit because I have a full-time job, but I would say it's probably between 60 and 80 hours, 7 days a week. And that's not even counting the lives, because the lives aren't, it's not like the lives are work. I mean, I just get on here and talk. Yes, thank you, Skippy. I've noticed as well. Now, let's see if they start paying YouTubers again, and that would be great, because X doesn't pay very well. Facebook, they don't really pay that well either. Instagram doesn't pay. YouTube was, they paid pretty good, until they figured out, it's all bad. But Shartwell, yeah. See, Yukon Man, he's got some great ideas. He come up with tussers. He's got a lot of good ones. Yukon Man says, my dad is driving from Escondido to Idaho in a couple days, snow and rain permitting. He's on, wow, 87 years old, still driving. That's awesome. That's awesome. It never offers hype points for me for your videos. Yeah, I don't know about that. No PhD Coyote. But I truly appreciate everybody that's here. I'm going to play some videos now because I've been talking way too much. But if you guys would like to see that video, I'm going to pull it up real quick. Just because, and I hope I don't get like a copyright strike or anything. But hold on real quick. Hold on. I'm going to do this real. I'm going to mute everything and see if I won't get in trouble. Here we go. All you got to do is look up CNN Minnesota fraud, right? Well, that one didn't. No, that's not it. Nope, that's not the one. Because everything now, it's like they're covering. Obviously, they got to stay in the now. But there was a story, and I'm going to show you where it is. Hold on. Because everything is Nick Shirley. And this is what really pisses me off, is they do these psyops, okay? They do these psyops. And they get people believing. They get people believing. Now, look at this. Look at this. This is a video from CNN saying critics blame Walsh for handling of state fraud scandal. This was over a year ago. And look at this. And these are real interviews with real people. This is the worst possible place to be, is CNN. And they're showing you that Tim Walz is a fraud. And he's committing fraud. And he's not doing anything about it. This is CNN. And they've got proof. This is over a year ago. This is what pisses me off, is that, and the kids everywhere. And it pisses me off because, you know what? It just, I'm sorry. You know what? Here it is right here. I think this is it. Nope. Hold on. It was a year ago. Hold on. I'm going to find it. The first place he goes is the most viral place on earth right now, the Leering Center. He goes to the Leering Center. You know what? I'm just going to go to this. Hold on. I'm going to go to, hang on. Let me see how I find this here. Oh, here we go. There it is. I gotta lay off the water. Okay, so J. Cole's. Here it is right here. 11 months ago. So 11 months ago in YouTube time is pretty much 11 months ago. So this. Okay, so here real quick. Hopefully I don't get a copyright for this. Now I've watched this several times. And he may not be as flashy or as young. It doesn't wear the sunglasses like Nick. First place he visits is watch this. Here, I'm gonna just play it like this. No sound. Growing concerns about the program from sources at Capitol. I started looking into some of the daycares receiving the most money, despite many serious safety violations over multiple years. They continue to receive funding, and now some state lawmakers want an investigation into what they call a lack of oversight. Look at him. He's knocking on the door, okay, by visiting the Quality Learning Center daycare. This is a fucking year ago. And because it's a Democrat site, the Republicans and the conservatives, look, I don't care. I'll give credit where credit's due. But this story has been out for a long time. It didn't just happen. It's not like these people, even Democrats were investigating this. Even Democrat, look at this. He's going out there doing the same exact thing, and he's coming up with facts. He's knocking on doors, he's talking to people, doing the same exact thing. Now, I don't know the exact term for it, or if it even falls into play, because the guy's a little bit older. But in my day, that's called plagiarism. I don't see, this new kid who's being put up there bigger than Justin Bieber right now, sitting there saying, oh, yeah. I mean, how did he end up in Minnesota? How did he end up in Minnesota? Did he just say, like, today I think I'm going to investigate Minnesota because I had a dream last night that there was fraud? No, he had to come up with that. Nobody just goes to Minnesota and starts knocking on daycare doors and has all these printouts for no reason. He knew about it because it's already been done. Look at this. Same exact place that he went to with the same exact paperwork. Gosh, these meds have made me feel like Alex Jones. Anyways, so that's that. Anyways, but I just, I'm so sick of that stuff because, I'm a firm believer in, I don't know. I don't even know where I'm going. I do know that I did make it to 334,000 subscribers because of you guys, but I probably lost a bunch tonight. You're not supposed to talk badly about Republican and conservatives, man. What's wrong with you, dummy? So I apologize. But I made it up with this amazing video. It's only got 1,000 views. It's only got 1,000 views, but you know what? I know you guys right now. Let me see how many people we got up in here. 32 people. 32 people. I know that you guys, if you haven't already seen it already, I know that you guys are going to go over to my YouTube channel right now and you're going to watch this video. But you know what I'm going to do right now? Well, you don't have to watch it. You don't have to watch it now. You can just share it out for me. But I'm going to play it for you real quick. And it's called Sharia Law is Coming to Town. So I'm going to sing it for you real quick just to kind of get you warmed up. Oh, and guess what else I'm going to be doing? Sharia, Sharia. It reminds me of it. I haven't gotten any farther than that, but yeah. Okay. It doesn't look good. It doesn't feel right. Mayor Mom Tommy got sworn in. What? I gotta try it again. Try one more time. It doesn't look good. It doesn't feel right. Mayor Mom and Tommy got sworn in. No, that doesn't. Hold on, one more time. It doesn't look good. It doesn't feel right. Mayor Mom and Tommy got sworn in tonight. Sharia law is coming to town. Wait, is that a Quran? He's holding it tight. The ghost will find. Is that a Quran? He's holding it tight. The ghost will find. Is that a Quran? He's holding it tight. The ghost will find. Let me start over. It doesn't look good. It doesn't feel right. Mayor Mom Tommy got sworn in tonight. Sharia law is coming to town. Is that a Quran? He's holding it tight. The ghost will find out who's naughty and nice. Sharia law is coming to town. He's kneeling when you're sleeping. He kneels when you're awake. New York women should watch your back because your safety is at stake. Oh, everything's free. No cops are in sight. Porky Pig. Porky Pig just got banned tonight. Sharia law is coming to town. George got the Quran, hand places right. The last year, Duran's got the Quran, hand places. The last year, if you can send him some money tonight. Sharia law is coming to town. Thank you very much. Now let's play the real song. Oh, shoot. Hold on. Shoot. Ooh. All right, now I'm ready. You guys ready? Okay.
Doesn't look good. It doesn't feel right. Mayor Mom Tommy got sworn in tonight. Sharia law is coming to town. Is that a Quran? He's holding it tight. The ghost will find out who's naughty and nice. Sharia law is coming to town. He's kneeling when you're sleeping. He kneels when you're awake. New York women should watch your back because your safety is at stake. Oh, everything's free. No cops are in sight. Porky Pig just got banned tonight. Sharia law is coming to town. George got the Quran and placed this right. The last of you can send him some money tonight. Sharia law is coming to town.
Hey, I did what I could. I did what I could. Okay, I tried. Oh, thank you, Yukon man. Thank you. Let me see what else I got here. Eric says, "Man, they must have given you the good." No, I'm off. I'm off. I'm clean. I'm 1 day clean. I'm in. I've been to my first anonymous group. I'm in a lot of pain though, but I've switched to Advil. I could not be on that stuff. And the only reason I was on that stuff is because the injury that I had was extremely severe. So I'm honestly lucky to be here right now. Free from deception. This is my favorite platform since you get everything from both sides, including a great laugh. Hey, thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. John Castaneda is here. Brian Barbie is here. That's awesome. And Leslie Stryka. And thank you guys so much for being here. You guys are awesome. So I want to do, well, Kenny, let's just say I won't be doing that again. Well, you know what? I don't understand. It's like, I come from a world of common sense. Yeah, I was raised on Scooby-Doo and Three's Company, but when WKRP came on, I never in a million years would ever think I'd be sitting there eating my frozen dinner. One day watching a mayor of New York, the state that I love, put his hand on a book that has no business being in American politics. But hey, here we go. It's it's what we do now, I guess. It's apparently what we do, but I don't know. I'm trying to wrap my head around that, and then to see, this is what really hurt. This is, like I said, I'm not a hateful person. I don't wish anything bad on anybody. I dislike people, and I choose not to be around some people. But seeing Kathy Hochul, Letitia James, and AOC all sitting there as cheerleaders, as Bernie Sanders swore this guy in. Swore? Did I say swore? Swear? Swear? It was gross. It was gross. The amount of flies that were on that stage. I'm dumbfounded that this is okay. I don't get it. I don't know. But then again, it is what it is. But I do want to play this because I'm really excited. Okay, a lot of people don't really understand this. I used to get a lot of views on my videos. I get a lot of views on other platforms, but not YouTube anymore. This video that I did 5 days ago has 308,000 views. I am beside myself right now, excited. And I'm going to play it because...
Here's a story of a lying lady who was scheming with a shady covenant. All of them were laundering money to Somalia to help their government. Here's a story of Tampon Timmy, who was busy letting riots burn his town. His whole team were crooks, stealing all together. The whole state's going down. Till the one day when this lady wed her brother, and the Targu stolen valor driving drunk, and their crew stole money from Minnesota. That's the way they all became the Somalia Bunch, the Somalia Bunch, the Somalia Bunch. That's the way they became the Somalia Bunch.
Wouldn't it be great if Mike Lindell became governor of Minnesota? Wouldn't that be amazing? He could hand out like pillows to everybody, and I'd thoroughly be him. Even though I like Mike Lindell. He's got a great comeback story too, by the way. I like people. I'm like Joe Rogan. I like people who completely destroyed their lives and then built themselves back up. I think that's incredible, and it says a lot about that person's character. The only issue I've ever had with Mike Lindell is he got me all super pumped up. He has shared one of my videos that I did for him too, by the way. He got me all pumped up about that Lindell TV when he started that website. I sat there for 24 hours. 24 hours. And then it wasn't even a website that was, it wasn't even a social media site that was open to the public. I was so sad. And my wife kept looking at me. She's like, "You're nothing. you just spent 24 hours for nothing. And I said, I guess I did. I guess I did. Listen, if there's anybody out there that wants to visit my GoFundMe, account, so I can finally get out of this hole. Because if this rhythm keeps going with YouTube, I think I'm gonna be okay. And but like I said, even a dollar would help right now. So they had a huge bash last night at Mar-a-Lago for New Year's, and I was a little disappointed because I, for one, really like Vanilla Ice. I really think he's a great guy. I think he's really cool. I've always liked him, and he's got quite the interesting backstory too. And he's grown up to be a pretty cool guy. Real chill, and just he's not one of those divas. I mean, basically just a one-hit wonder, but it's a one-hit wonder that's been around for many years. And I was a little disappointed that President Trump wasn't really vibing when Vanilla Ice was on stage last night. And my friend Maria Ryan got to take a picture with Dr. Maria. Got to take a picture with Vanilla Ice. So I thought that was really cool too, by the way. But yeah, and somebody recorded it, and well, President Trump is business first. That's it. So he wasn't even paying attention. So, but I paid attention for President Trump, and I watched it. It was pretty awesome. So, but in honor of that, I'm gonna sing, because what I always wanted it to be was a rapper. I wanted to be a rapper, just like Bobby Brady wanted to be a race car driver. I want to be a race car driver. Let me see where we're at here in the time. Oh, I got yeah, you know what? My wife, I didn't even know this. Okay, listen. I've never been able to like, make any decisions in my marriage, but I had no idea that my wife, this was like 5 or 6 years ago, she had bought my pillows. I had no idea I was sleeping on my pillows, because the pillowcases are always on the pillows. And it's so weird. It's like if you leave dirty clothes, it's weird when you get married. If you leave dirty clothes in a hamper or a basket, it's magic. They're like, you come back the next day and the hamper's empty, and all your clothes are folded and put away. It's weird. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know. I encourage everybody to get married just for that particular reason. But free from deception. You know what? UConn man will tell you too. UConn man will tell you too. And so many other people in this amazing community here that has been built for the United Spot because of all of you guys, is anybody that trusts the government. I hate, that's the one thing. And I'm in comedy, obviously, for a reason, because if I was, like Nick Sorter, if I was like, these other guys like Alex Jones, I would probably have a heart attack from yelling all the time, because I'm very passionate about what I do. I'm very passionate about, but over 20 years, Eric, over 20 years. Yeah, it's just so weird. It's just like, and then I'll come home and I'll think about something. It's so crazy. I'll think about something like, oh, I wish I had this. And poof, there it is in the refrigerator. It's so weird. Yeah, it's crazy how that works out. And here's the other thing. If you leave when you're married, if you leave your socks, and I think it only works if you're married, but if you take off your socks and you're watching TV and you get up and go to the bedroom and fall asleep, those socks are gone in the morning. They're gone. And I have no idea where they go. But it's so weird. It's so weird. And like, I'll tell my wife, like, like one time I said, hey, man, I wish I had this. And then a day later, it was sitting on the table. It's like, I don't know who my wife's talking to, if she knows the people that are doing this, but whatever's going on, it's freaking me out. But the laundry thing, I can't crack it. And I'm getting to the point to where I need to set up a camera because something's going on. Something is going on. But I really hope I didn't lose any followers tonight. But you know what? Hey, if you left, I'm going to take Yukon's advice. If you left, here's the thing I have a problem with before I play this video. I go on X, I go on Facebook, and I see these people like literally treating these politicians like they're celebrities, like they just walked out of a movie set, or they walked off a commercial, or they're a rapper or a rock star or a country singer or an NFL football star. Okay, that's all entertainment. That's all entertainment. Those are the people that they influence us for the government in a different way. You know, they put stuff in movies, they put stuff on TV, things we would never think about. But because the CIA is really, really good, they put all of that information that they want us to think about that we never thought about before. They put it in music, they put it in movies, they put it in commercials. That's why you're like walking around like, man, today I feel like doing, whoa, I never thought I was going to do that. But I watched this movie last night and now I want to do it. But when I see these people like defending these politicians, and sitting there treating them like they're like these rock stars, it makes me sick to my stomach. Now, if these politicians, these public servants, were actually doing a job that actually helped American peasants like ourselves, then I could say, yeah, absolutely, cheer these people on. But it's been going on for so long. Why would they ever break the chain? They're in a good gig. They have a good gig. If you're making $174,000, you're making $174,000 a year, okay, with perks and benefits and whatnot, and you walk out with $25 million in your pocket in 5 years or less, amazing. Congratulations. Tell me you're corrupt without telling me you're corrupt. How do you walk out with $25 million? Look, I'm not a very smart man when it comes to anything, but if I was making $174,000 a year and I saved every penny, do you know how long it would take me to just make $1 million, let alone $25 million, and then just ignore all the questions about it? Because that's what politicians do. There's no reason, all these journalists that are, coming up on Maxine Waters, or coming up on Adam Schiff, they're coming up on AOC and Nancy Pelosi and all this and blah, 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 whatever. They won't answer questions. Why? Why won't they answer? Because they wait for pre-approved questions. You can answer pre-approved. Yeah, we should get a shrimping boat there, Frog. Me and you and Bubba. I don't know if Mama would want me to do that, though. I think Jenny wants to sleep with me. She got the AIDS. Maybe me. I think me and Jenny need to. I smelled Jenny's shrimp. It was pretty bad. Mama really cared about my education. I tell you. Okay. Teacher Lynn, I was running. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine Forrest and Jenny getting in? Oh, Jenny. How come they didn't show that? Because they showed the part where Sissy was up there giving it to the principal. But how come they didn't show Jenny and Forrest? That would have been, this is the bubble gum. getting the gump. Oh my gosh. Okay. Oh, hold on here. I want to play one more video. What time are we looking at here? Oh, we got about 5 minutes left. And you guys, thank you so much for being here tonight. Oscar Greg is here. Hank says he does work on it. Oh, he said, I work on a shrimp boat. Part of a summer gets old. I bet. I don't do well on. I do well on like boats. We used to go out and we used to ski and barefoot and do all that kind of good stuff. But if you get me out past the the bad waters, I'm not good on that. I don't last long. I don't know how those people do it, to be honest with you. I get terrified. I try to jump off. I really did. You know what? Let's watch this because this was funny. I don't know if anybody saw it, but I really liked this one. This was pretty good.
All right. Hey, folks. Great to be here. Wherever the hell here is. I have no idea where the hell I'm at, but I'm Bill Clinton, and welcome to my crib.
No, Joe.
No?
No, we're at a game.
We're at a game?
Yes.
All right. Well, hell, I'm excited to be in the dugout for the World Series of Poker. I mean, look at all those cards on the field. I mean, this is the big leagues, folks. Yeah, they just told me to put this jacket on. Ow, man, not again. Hey, where's the pitcher's mound at? I don't see it anywhere. I mean, is it hidden under, like, the hockey rink? I mean, man, back in my day, man, we slide into home plate on skates, man, scoring those power plays, or was that volleyball? I can't remember, but I always used to smack the puck over the net for a hole-in-one. Free sniffs! Who wants a free sniff? Back in the whatever, I was a quarterback for the Scranton Steamrollers, or was it the Delaware Dynamos? Anyways, it don't matter. I mean, I won 4 Super Bowl, folks. I mean, 4. I mean, I threw that ball like a laser. Dodged those linebackers like they were corn pops, gang. Man, let me tell you something. I was the first Biden to pretend to go to college. I mean, my coal miner grandfather, he's tough as nails. I mean, he worked 12 hours a day in the mine, and he sold me his old 18-wheeler. Yeah, sold it for a song. I drive that big rig to football practice every day. Hey, you with the barrettes in your hair. How old are you? And after practice, I'd park my 18-wheeler and march straight to the civil rights protest. I mean, we'd link arms and sing hymns and fight the good fight. Then I'd head to the black church, and folks, they knew me like family. Get this. I was the only Jewish Puerto Rican black quarterback in the league back then. I mean, I was raised in a Puerto Rican neighborhood. I mean, went to a synagogue on Saturdays, played hoops with the brothers on Sundays, and no joke, I mean, I spoke Yiddish and a Spanish accent while calling out audibles in Swahili. I mean, that's unity, folks. Get your free sniff. Anyway, go Eagles or go Phillies or Flyers or whatever. We're going to win this tournament, or my name's not Jack Kennedy. Wait, hold on. Where's the caddy with my club? Ashley, let's hit the showers, honey.
Maybe went a little overboard on that. I'm going to play one more video. So there was a question like, the reason I have a time limit isn't, it's not because I think I'm cool. Trust me. I would love to. Anybody that remembers, it's my wife. Now my wife doesn't watch my lives. But because now that I do have a full-time job, she wants me to sit down and watch programs with her. Right now we're watching the Big C, and my wife really likes series, and I try to. I'm just not a real series kind of guy, but it helps me fall asleep. And I think that's probably why she wants me to watch them with her, because I don't sleep. And when I do watch these, I just fall asleep, which is great. But she's giving me, she likes me to do about an hour on the lives. But I would love to do more because I like hanging out with you guys. You guys are awesome. So I'm going to play one more. I'm going to play this one just for shits and giggles. I'm going to play this one real quick. And I just cannot believe he's mayor. It's crazy. But let's play this here real quick. And oh, you know what? No. I want to play this one. No. Let's do this one. Let's do this one. Yeah.
Hey, comrades, it's like your girl AOC, like totally coming to you live on TikTok with my BFF, Mayor Sarah.
Soon New York will be a paradise.
Soon New York will be a paradise.
Free guns for all.
Yeah, and like Sharia law is gonna be like totally good for women's rights.
Pete, it's Bongino and Cash. You copy? Yeah, I copy. He's got eyes on Tehran. Where's he keeping President Trump? He's in the old CNN building, tied to the wall. Marco and Tulsi are waiting for you. Need to hurry, Pete. I'm on my way. Pete, I need your help. Trump's in trouble, Democrats are to blame, and we're putting them all in jail. Whose car are we taking?
We're like totally taking back New York, comrades.
Free rent, free food, free gas, and crime is now legal. No more
And illegal
guns!
immigrants are like totally in charge now.
And every New Yorker gets a free code.
Zoran is like a genius.
Pete, what's going on? We're outside. Locked, loaded, and coming in hot.
And remember when I told you to stop sending me money? Well, start sending me money again.
Yeah, because like giving away free stuff totally costs money, y'all.
Duh.
All right, team, let's get ready to move in. Nice city you got here, Zoran. It's like Chicago, but with more goats.
OMG, will you like totally stop trying to date me?
Soon New York will bow to me, and they'll crown me their new leader.
Leader of what? Stupidity? What's going on, team? We're inside the building.
I hear President Trump.
What's he saying?
I don't know. I can't hear anything with all these fucking goats running around.
What have you learned from me, Trump?
Yeah.
Well, I've learned when everything's free, everyone's owned. All right, team. President Trump is on the 7th floor. Yeah, and AOC is live streaming the abduction live on TikTok.
I'll jam the signal. She thinks 5G causes cow farts.
All right, team, move in! Surprise, commie fucker! Took you long enough.
You'll never leave, Trump! New York is now the People's Republic of...
Shut up, stupid! Send this fucker back to Uganda. Anybody want to untie me? I've got a country to run.
But communism works!
And like so does Sharia law.
My fellow Americans, we're taking New York back. From now on, crime will be illegal, and common sense is the name of the game. Can somebody get rid of all these fucking goats?
Well, I did what I could. All right, guys. Hey, listen, I love you all, and I appreciate every last one of you. And I thank you so much for your donations and your memberships and your super thanks and your subscriptions and your kindness and your just being here, your comments and everything. You guys are awesome. So I want to thank you so much for supporting the United Spot. And I mean, I couldn't do this without you guys. And I just, my plan is to keep doing this until the wheels fall off. And I hope that we can all do this every day. So I will definitely see all of you tomorrow. If you can, do me a huge favor and visit the United Spot GoFundMe link, and just share it out, with your friends and family, or maybe a Democrat. And then also, if you want to go check out some of the videos here at the United Spot, there's quite a few, 4,000, almost 5,000 videos. 5,000 videos. But I really want everybody to go see this one right now. Share it out if you can. So let's do this. Hold on here. Let me see. Hold on here. Okay, here we go. I'm going to say goodnight to everybody, but I want to make sure. Okay, let's say goodnight to... Hold on real quick. I'm not paused. Pause. Teacher Lynn, have a great night. Thank you for being here. Happy New Year. John Castaneda, thank you so much for being here. Happy New Year to you as well. Yukon Man, thank you so much for your support. Thank you. Happy New Year to you as well. Thank you for being here. LR, I hope you get back home soon. Thank you for being here too, by the way. Happy New Year. Eric Bernard, thank you for being here. Happy New Year. Lucille, Happy New Year. Thank you for being here. Frog, Happy New Year. Skippy Tarbuckle, Happy New Year. Kenny, Happy New Year. Free from Deception, Happy New Year. Os Greg, Happy New Year. Hank Ogle, Happy New Year. No PhD Coyote, Happy New Year. Frog. I think that's Annette Poison. If you're still here, Happy New Year. Kenny Goulding, Happy New Year to you. And I think that's it. Hopefully I get everybody, but you guys are amazing. I appreciate every last one of you, and I couldn't do this without any of you, seriously. And I hope that came out correct. I still have the meds in my body, but tomorrow I'm going to be a whole brand new machine. So seriously, thank you guys for being a part of the United Spot and creating this amazing community that I could go to every night and see you wonderful people. So I appreciate you all, and I wish nothing but the best for every last one of you. And I appreciate you guys taking the time to support the United Spot. So with that being said, I hope everybody has a wonderful night. I hope you have great dreams, and I hope you laugh, and I hope you have a great day tomorrow. And then I will see you guys tomorrow, same time. And I'm looking forward to it. So thanks again, everybody. Till we meet again. Good night, peasants.